Right, hello and welcome to Vampyr. A lot has been going on, and I have to go to Lady Ashbury's manor. But first, there are other things that must be done. Let's take a little walk. Are there any events at the moment? No. Okay, so mesmerize level 3. Okay. So I could eat you, and not you two. Oh yeah, you. Lost. Why is he lost? Oh yeah, I fouled on both of you, didn't I? Fucking idiot. You've got 2 more hints. And you've got 1 more hint. Well, I can't eat you anyway, you're a 5. Alright, well let's go exploring. Right, so. Well, first things first, can I upgrade any weapons? Can I upgrade my sword? No. I only have 2 good handles. And I need 6 good handles. Might have to pop to the shop. First things first. I need to get out of this place. Right. Yeah, I can't really get any more hints for any of you around here. My best bet. Well, that went wrong. Who are they? Oh, Dr. Trippets and oh, actually, can I talk to you?
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same for the others.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard. You don't have to bear the burdens of this hospital alone.
Yes, it does. Why can't it?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
No. Screw it.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Thank you.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there, by the sea. Read poetry, and wait for death.
Death's standing right in front of you, my friend.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay, so I told you I won't tell on you. That gave me a
Nurse
hint.
Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Hi. What about you? Oh.
Goodbye, now.
Oh. Oh. Alright then. So. Which way do I want to go? I'm going to go up here. Actually. Merchants. I want to go to each of the merchants, see if I can buy any good handles so I can grow my sword. Don't sell me no common shit, I want the rare shit. Yeah, you. Grave
Good
robber.
evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Ain't a pleasure to see you, you Nick from the dead. I hate you.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets
Ah,
and curios.
God's sake.
really.
I know it's just
But
trinkets,
I'm
just
sure
give me
they
what
can
you've
be
got.
useful.
A bunch of shit. Is this it? This is what you actually are robbing the corpses for? It ain't even worth my time. What's the fucking point? You're worth kidding because you do nothing for me. Okay, where's the next merchant? Look on the map. There's one all the way down there. There's one there. And there's two up there. Alright, let's speed to Whitechapel. And I'll go back to the docks. I'm so hungry, I'm eating Pink Panthers. They're really nice. Hi! I mean, do you have to be so mean to me?
Watch it! It's a killer!
Yeah, I'm a killer. And you're supposed to be the ones that killed me. Excuse me, why are you banging on that person's door? Like, because you're not.
No civilians allowed, sir.
I'm not here. You don't see me. I'm a shadow. Oh, I didn't kill you. Ow. Stop hitting me. A common. Oh no. You weren't supposed to hear me stab myself. That's not fair. How did you hear me? Stay. Oh, which way? This way. Oh, hi. A werewolf. Do you not have to make all that horrible noise? How are you so strong? Hi. Why can't we be friends? You all like me. Let's see, you attacked, so I have to end your life. Rich blood. What's that? Oh. More items for me to have and to hold, to cherish. Serious? Oh yeah. I killed Dorothy Crane, didn't I? Of course it's serious. Oh, shut up, priest.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Yeah, just pay him, Barrett. You suck anyway.
Are you buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
How are the current conditions in Whitechapel?
Yeah, how are
More
they?
people outside at night than during the day, then you've got to start to worry.
Oh. Ah, you had an affair with Joe's wife. I'll say that.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Do you
Yeah,
mean
well...
You're Harry's father.
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
I mean, he does look like you. I will say. He looks
Right.
just like you.
Show me what you have.
So you take the key. I think he's your son. Ah! Good handles. Did I sell this shit to you? Buy both of them. Buy both of them. Buy both of them. What's that? Rivet. Good resale price. No, I'm alright, thank you. Listen, I'm gonna sell stuff to you though. So I want that money back you just stole from me. Sell that. Sell that. Yeah, sell that. Sell that. And the cross and the necklace and the necklace and okay. And that. And I could just sell can't I? Sell it! Sell them all. Sell them all. And sell them all. Right, now, you've still got too much money on your hands. Oh, and you sell them back to me. Why would I want to buy what I just sold to you? Alright, you're not that helpful to me. Hey, you. I've done all your hints. I'm going to talk to the boy.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
May I come in, Harry? That looks like Joe.
Sure.
Joe? That looks like... Is it Joe?
Suffering.
Is it Joe? Oh, Barrett. You look just like him.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered.
Good. I was
Could
going to
be
anyway.
worse.
I don't want to ask you about that. Don't ask me about that.
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it was a happier time. Mr. Lewis was funny. He often had dinner with us.
Ah.
Why are you sad then?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realise he's as sad as me now.
Is he?
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books. I liked books.
That's because you just like him. Okay, so... You have something else in here.
I'm not...
I'm just going to skip through, see if I can
What
get No. Okay.
Well,
Did I fail one of your things? I thought that up that I did fail one of your things. Shit! Alright, I found one of yours, I got all yours, I got all yours. So 4. Oh, I need a 4. I need a 4, I can eat all of you.
Goodbye, young.
is there only pain and suffering?
I need a 4. I need to level up my mesmerise one more and then I can eat all of you! Right, so, that merchant was okay. This merchant, do you have anything else to sell me? I need some more good handles. I only need one, I can upgrade my sword once. Who's it? Oh, you're the merchant, aren't you? Hi! You sell all that
Good
medical
evening.
stuff. Oh, shut up, I don't care. Have I unlocked any of your hints? No. Let's
I'd
just
like
trade
to see
it.
what kind of...
Ah, it's just all medical stuff. I don't want your medical shit. Give me weapon shit. That's what I want. Weapon grade arsenal shit. That's what I need. Alright, go there. I have to go back through where I came from the hospital. Right. I got all your hints. Oh no, I'm missing 2.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your...
Oh, shut up, boy. Oh, nothing.
Goodbye, young man.
You go, bye, boy. Where'd that guy go? You have got no hints for. Where'd that other guy go? Hi, Darius. Hi, you. Oh, I need a 5. Where'd that? Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there he is. I'm missing a hint on you. I am. Ah, can I talk to you and get a hint? Come on, give me a hint.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Well, I'm sorry I can't be of any assistance to you. I don't care about situation with Whitechapel. I just did it to see if I get anything. Okay, so... race.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Science hasn't failed them, you're just telling them bullshit. What? No, not there. Why is it? Why does it look onto that? I want the merchant. Fuck off. Oh, pissing hell, game. I'm going the right way at least. Yeah. This is serious. Yeah, you stay down there, will we? Oh yeah, that's you that I can't get through that door. But definitely lost to me. I think I was supposed to do that. Actually, that investigation, have I failed it? You. Find out who's spying on Thelma. Oh yes, that's done. That's done. That's done. I've got 3 more investigations to do. Actually, I'm going to track that one. That vampire one, where is it? No, fuck off. This one. Yeah. Track. Find out who is spying on Thelma. Okay. Oh, it's loading. Yeah. Oh, then round here somewhere. Is it those two? It's you two, isn't it? Excuse me. Can I have all the information you know about this poor woman? Ah, fuck. Jonathan, they can't tell us anything now. They're dead. But do they have their information, like, wrote down on a bit of paper? No. Oh, they do! Nice! Apparently, 3 days ago, one of our newest recruits heard a rumour about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital. And as he said, all we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said lich, then report directly back to us, and we will decide what actions should be taken. Yeah, I got a key now then. Because that door's always locked, or is it open now because I've done this? I have no idea. I'll go test it anyway. I'll find a local command. I should have done this ages ago. didn't realise I still had this mission. Yeah, excuse me, why are you all so strong? You shouldn't be this strong. Can we just, like, not actually do this? Because you really piss me off. Hi. Right. Oh, it's open.
Will consume you.
She's no vampire.
The mistress of the dark will drink your blood.
Steady, away with you!
Hi, Thelma. Why are you come after these people? And why didn't they just kill you? Do they know you're not a vampire? Because it's pretty goddamn obvious. You don't have the eyes that I have. Look at my eyes. Look at my beautiful red eyes. White and red eyes. You don't have that. And you're just walking around going, I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I mean, you're asking to be killed. And these idiots don't even realise that you're not one. They're just standing there watching you. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm the real one. You deserve that. Useless idiots. How the... Ah, fuck off. I ain't reading all that shit. What's this? Use Prewin steak. Having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, we can confirm our vampire activity there. First, we now have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true unholy condition. I personally sneaked into the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of the Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea, according to our team. Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a scowl by the canal. He may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then there may be something big going on at Pembroke, maybe even a nest of vampires protected by those bloody traitors of the Stole. We don't know what to do, but we are convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. Ooh! They were worried. Oh, I feel sorry for the poor men and women. Right. So, Thelma. You're a 2. I need to find them a hint and then eat you, because I need to teach you that what a real vampire is. I mean, you're making us sound like we're shit.
Are you all right, Miss Howcroft?
They were tracking me, hunting me down. After the death of Thomas, they came to the hospital. They said I killed him.
But you're safe now. Those men won't bother you anymore, I promise.
Did you hear them? They recognized me as a vampire. I knew it. I knew it.
I believe you need to get back to safety as quickly as possible.
I'm not crazy. I knew there was something wrong with me. I need to tell the doctors about this.
Yeah, tell the doctors that you're a crazed lunatic. And needs mental help. Maybe when you get back to hospital, I'll talk to you. Until then, get out of my face. Right. See, look, I've got loads of these investigations I haven't done yet. Uh-oh. Taller. Oh yeah, because I killed you. I should have left you alive. Did the mission, then ate you later. Tell what happened to Stickman. Go to Mortimer Goswin's place. Track that one. Right, well that was easier said than done. I kept wondering how to get in there, and all you had to do was do the mission. How easy. Okay, Stickland, I need to tell you what happened. Lovely. But are you going to be like, oh, stop loading. Are you going to be like a bitch and moan about something? Like Stickland. Now, come here. Run away from me, you dick.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Maybe.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, I'll try and help you, but you...
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague. But only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
Yeah. But...
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
I do. I do know what it means to you. You're fucking shut about.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Yeah, goodbye, Dr. Strickland, and
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
What do you say?
I'm quite...
Show your face and just answer these questions.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Ah! Okay, so... Have I finished you now? I have. I haven't finished you. I've finished him, not him. And can I eat all of you? No, you're fours.
Thank you.
Why do you have to be a 4? Hey? Why a 4?
You down, Mod?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Shut your face and just please answer some of my questions. Ah, so you
Good.
Shut your...
You down, Mod, boy?
Alright, bring 6 units in 1 unit. Bring 1 unit, gather the ingredients, formulate the medication. Do I have all that? I'm going to my home. Right, let's go to my room, see if I have all that medication they're asking for. I think I do. Right. Huh? Alright, do I just... Have I got it all then? To your medical desk, but... I don't get why it's saying a medical desk. Oh, I did that. Medical desk. This is my medical desk. Where's this? This is my medical
project
desk.
could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Bring the medicine to or Paul. What do you mean choose what to do? Choose what to do. Choose what to do. Choose what to do. So, I can either screw him over and give it to the other guy that doesn't really like me, or give it to the guy that does like me. Ivor's the guy that likes me. Hopefully, he doesn't kill anyone with it. Because otherwise, there's no more people for me to eat. Stickler. Yeah, sticky.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
No, I improved.
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Okay.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Condescending? He's right. You're being dangerous using experiments that you're not even sure will work.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I didn't get a new hint, did I? Put the medicine in the doctor's office. Okay. I know where his office is. It's the only door I can't go in this entire hospital. Except for upstairs, that is. It is over here. So even the head's telling me where to go. It is here. Yes, it has.
It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Ooh. Why is it all locked? Letter to Dr. Swansea. Dr. Ackroyd. Despite the actual usual of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a report case of professional misconduct inside the Pembroke. Nurse Gooded Barragan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the referred doctor about her condition. On conclusion, you know me, Edgar. I'm not one against personal initiative when it is from the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we are facing. But we can't allow a nurse to perform a diagnostic and decide on the procedure to apply to a patient. The fact that she said patient survive is no attenuating circumstances, it just means we dodged the bullet this time. I demand the strictest authority on this matter. Okay, you're performing diagnosis when you aren't a doctor. Why are they allowing you to do it? So each of those things correspond to each of them. Trippets, Strickland and Ackroyd. So each one will have a key, and each one is here. So you've got one hint left. Well, all your hints. So I talk to you about it, you might give me a Trippets thing. I need a 5. No, you're a douchebag. You're almost done, and I can eat you. Okay. Any more investigations in this area I have to do? 1. Go to Mortimer's place. Where is his place? Oh, it's there. That's not far then. Is the vampire lady back? She is. Hey, vampire lady.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. I'm glad to see you safe and back at the Pembroke.
And I'm glad to meet you too, mortal. I see things much more clearly since I escaped those hunters. And that includes you, Jonathan.
Excuse me?
And what exactly have you learned about me?
You're cold, Doctor. As cold as those steel blades you surgeons wield so nimbly. Sometimes, I wonder if you have any feelings at all.
That's quite a statement, Miss Howcroft.
But there is more, isn't there? Your interest for my condition. Your subtle innuendos. Are we the same, Doctor?
Yeah. I'm far worse than you. I wish I could be like you. One vampire in this hospital is enough.
Trust me, Thelma. I really wish I could be your kind of vampire. But I am not.
For once I sense real honesty in your voice, Dr. Reed. Somehow that frightens me.
What? Why? Why? Why does it... What?
Judging by the look in your eyes, there is something you want to ask me, Miss Howcroft.
Listen to my voice, Jonathan. You can't refuse to answer my questions.
Of course I can.
Speak now. Tell me about you and that fancy red-headed lady.
You mean Lady Ashbury? What about her?
Don't resist me. Answer now, Doctor. What's really going on between you two?
I love her.
I love her. I love her dearly. It's that simple.
Now, Jonathan. I want you to forget we had this little conversation. You can get back to what you were doing.
I've already...
Do
no,
you
I
think
haven't
about
forgotten.
Thomas's death sometimes?
Every night. I did not want to kill him. I liked him. And now those hunters want me dead.
You're no murderer, trust me. Only a fool would believe otherwise.
How long before other mortals start hunting me? As always, blood is the only price for blood.
Yeah,
You're safe as long as you stay here.
See?
Those people who hunted you have learned their lesson. I can assure you.
These walls will not protect me, Doctor. They will never forget the crime I've done. And nor will I.
Open your eyes. Oh.
You are a patient here, Miss Howcroft. Someone with real needs who deserves peace and
Yes,
treatment.
she does.
I will protect you.
Don't be ridiculous, Doctor. How could a mortal carry all the pain of the world on his shoulders? I should be far more cautious.
You're fine.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain, I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You are a delusional woman.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Yeah, and I'm one of them, standing right in front of you, and I'm going to heal you.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
No, it's not.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Come with me. You don't mind if I just walk with me for a bit, and I'll take you into here, and over here. Just come with me, and then I want to see what you say. Vampire.
Beware, child of the night, for I shall come back and have my vengeance.
No, you won't. Well, I heard someone shouting out help. Can that horrible music, like, disperse? Oh yeah, Mortimer. Okay, so more people have died by my lovely hands. Both of you are dead now. You were embraced. You died. You were embraced. So Mortimer and his mother. I need a. Oh hi.
This one of them 30! All of you bloody killing!
Take that. Stop shooting with your arrows. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Die. Right. Been down this part for a while. Hey. Cosmic's flat is a little hideout for me. Can I upgrade my sword? Can I upgrade my sword? Come on. Yes! Yes! Upgrade the damage! Yeah. Pre-1. Upgrade. Can't upgrade. Almost can. Can I upgrade you then? I can. Upgrade you. Ah. Decrease. Yeah, decrease and then that. Nice. And can I upgrade my gun? Oh, I need one more good trigger. What about you? Can I upgrade you? No. What about you? Common handle. Good handle. Okay, so now I have purple weapons. I'll take your note in a sec. I just want to search your smashed up property. Might be loads of... No, that's dead end. Letter. Collectible. Nice. And there's a bed!
It's locked.
I guess that can open when I get Mortimer's key. Because that's... yeah. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave this world because of the crushing weight that exists put upon me. Those times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel like Bannister's verses have been written as an echo from my own heart, when the low, heavy sky weighs like a lid upon the spirit aching for the light, and all the wide horizontal lines is hid by a black day sadder than any night. It's as beautiful as it is painful, mother. I can't suffer it any more. I don't want you to try to convince me, and it would only delay the inevitable, for I would do it again, if by any chance you managed to save me once. Farewell.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
No, I have to... Ow. I have to give it to Mortimer. Because otherwise the hints won't come flooding in. And I need those hints. Where am I? I don't have been here. Oh, that was the hospital. This is the hospital. Smashed and pit. Guillotine looking thing. Right. Oh, actually, Nurse Brannigan. I found another one of your hints.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Yeah, right.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, Nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
It shouldn't. You're going about it slightly
Goodbye, Nurse.
in a bad way. You shouldn't be putting patients' lives through risk.
Good evening,
Doctor.
Yeah, shut up. Just tell me if there's Nurse Brannigan has been accused.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
Very true.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye, Doctor. Whatever your name is. Right. Mortimer Menmed. That's who I need to talk to next. Mortimer Menmed. But while I'm here, I'm just going to quickly jump through your options and see if there's a new one. There's no new one.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will cut.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Okay, I've heard all that. Right. No. No.
Good.
Right, you have nothing more to tell me.
Good evening.
And good
Not you!
Reads me like a book.
You!
Good.
No. No, you haven't got a new hint.
Sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Mortimer,
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
here is your
I
letter.
have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now, please, let me be.
Okay, I'll let you be, but I've read your letter.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Pain is a precious tool, despair is a deadly poison. Yeah,
Despair is a deadly poison I've tasted myself, sir. We're only tempted to drink it because we're terrified by the uncertainty of the next minute.
I know that perfectly, Doctor. For I waited for so long, hoping that the next minute would be less unbearable.
Okay, so you have nothing more
I
to
have
say.
to go now, sir. But
I want to talk to your
Good
mother.
evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Not good. Very not good indeed. Why commit suicide?
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
Okay.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
No, my son could try to kill himself
You
again.
realize your son could try to kill himself again. He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
No, that's good. You should never give up on
I
him.
have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
He's not making you suffer.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
He wants to kill himself. How's he making you
Good
suffer?
evening.
What I've heard, he's suffering due to you.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
Why?
I have.
Why would it not change that? Well, this is just endless fucking going backwards and forwards. Right. You lot are done. I can't get any more shit out of you lot. Right, do I have any more investigations I have not finished? All of you are succeeded, except for one which I failed. Not you, Whitechapel. What have I got here? Find someone who can read Braille. Okay. I need to go there. Alright then. Yeah. The noise is so eerie in this game. Noises you hear are terrifying. Ow. I just brought up by running into it. Hi, large beast. I don't. Why does it do this? Why do you do this to me, game? I just want to play. And you make me wait for a loading screen. Oh, hi. Shut up. No. I'm no vermin. I'm a greater human being. I'm more powerful than you can possibly imagine. You call me vermin. Die! No, shut up, you die. How? How did they shoot me when I phased? Which way? I'll go that way. All these bodies. No. Right. It's a rogue Econ. They're new. Yeah, you try and run. Go on, try and run. You didn't run. Well, I'm a superior Econ then. You're like nothing to me. Useless. Right, where am I going? Oh, it's over there. Jonathan, why are you stuck? We need to get to this person that can decipher Braille. Excuse me, do you have the time? No? Then die. I thank you. I'm sorry. No, I'm not really. Where is this man I'm looking for? He's here somewhere. Ow. He's here somewhere. Here?
This is now my domain,
Young Econ? Who are you to say young?
Gotcha! Stupid newborn!
Ow, do you have to use your... you have to use ghosts? And even try and fight me. It's pointless. Hey.
I've heard so many bad things recently, I'm almost glad.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
Please let me in.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in.
My voice is lying.
Gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour.
I am a gentleman, but I'm only really here to eat you. I'm hungry. In real life and in video game form. You don't... Vampires feed on the soul. Oh, well thanks for that. A nice gesture. Why would a blind man have that?
It's locked.
It's locked. You're a fool. You should never let someone in. Even though I did mesmerize you and you couldn't say no, but still, don't let me in.
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Well, thank you, Mason. Do you know Braille?
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
I'll try. Oh, I have 2 pages.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
Yes, very solid lock indeed. That's what you need. 92. Still needs a bit of charging. Okay. I'm gonna ask you some questions before I give you another book.
About me, Mr. Swanborough.
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me. And I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Why that?
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
That's your sister. Ah.
I found another page of the diary, Mr. Swanborough.
This diary is still not complete. The man who wrote it claims he is a member of some scholarly brotherhood called the St. Paul's Stole.
Really? I've heard of them. Very capable scientists. Perhaps the man who wrote this really found a cure.
I would need more pages to figure it out, but it's as promising as it is intriguing.
Well, that's very
Goodbye,
nice.
Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Farewell, Mr.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
I just spoke to you. Shut your face. fucking hell. Well, I'm sneezing now. Okay. So, you're the only one I've got here, and that's gonna take a little while. No investigation there. None. Right, what have we got here? Come up with grave diggers. Stick 5 posters in the streets of the East End, burn all the posters. Alright, well, I'm going to the dots, so I'll talk to Tom first. I needed to go to the dots because it had stuff there.
It ain't human! Kill it!
No, it ain't human. Stop shooting me, you dick.
One of them vermin!
Yeah, it is. Just don't mess with the vermin, as you so nicely put it. Oh, why am I going this way? This way.
Don't you know better?
Why are there icons all over the place now? I don't like icons, they're tough. And they're not friendly. They give me a good trigger, so I should be able to grab my gun. Hi, where are we? Hi, Rose Scow. I'm gonna leave you to your meal. I'm gonna go this way. Loading again. Hey, look, I'm back. Okay, I'm just gonna upgrade me a Barker gun. There, damage. Incendiary damage. Set the switch to fire damage. Best used against beasts and vampires. Critical chemical damage. Well, white phosphorus. Ah, well, I ain't got any of that, have I? Rivets. Increase stock. Need rivets. Okay, well. To the docks!
See them fancy clothes? It's hard to top!
I'm gonna have him explode and blow you up. You don't mind, do you? Sorry. Ow. Mind my tip. Yeah, fine, mate. Ow! I dodged your attack, you stupid.
He's dead.
Find your grenades. Why do you have grenades? Why do they have grenades? Ow! Why am I getting attacked so much recently? These are not friendly people. Hi.
Turn steady.
No, I'm not turning around. Shut your face. Do you have to call me vermin every time I see you? Any of these people, all they like to do is call me horrible names. I mean, I'm no vermin, alright? Yeah.
Leech spotted. You filthy piece of shit. No.
Hey, why did it kill? Massacre. Open this. Right, now where am I? Oh.
To do with the wet.
It's been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Oh, show, you saw me ages ago. I was here not too long ago.
Cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Hello,
Welcome
Tom.
back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Well...
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologise, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Yeah. Okay.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Okay, so...
Have you got any recent news on Sean Hampton's shelter?
Have you not heard? The sad saint has been murdered. Nothing is sacred anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Are you concerned about the sanitary situation?
It may surprise you, but I'm not. I've heard about the men-at-arms and the fights between gangs at night, but that's nothing new.
I wish I shared your optimism.
It's not optimism. Gangs have been fighting in this part of town since before I was born. This war will stop when enough blood has been spilled.
Well, that's a nice way of thinking it. Ah.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die eventually.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of scum and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
Don't you feel threatened, staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
Well, that's good.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt, and I have nothing to hide.
What was it?
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide, and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Okay.
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
That's a
You
different
attempted
man.
murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the time, a proud wet boot boy.
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself. You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
Well, you didn't kill him, so technically it was attempted murder and not if it's serious.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Oh yeah, there's this is. You want to get far away from this place as you can. I've heard, yeah, I know.
Like these.
Load. Why does it always load on me? Come on. What's it having to load? I was in the place.
Still working at this hour. That's what I call dedication.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
No, you wasn't. Gave you some stability, I remember.
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Nice. Okay. So, you don't care that he...
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
His death is proof there's no safe ground in this part of town. The streets live for violence.
Yes, they do.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation?
Of course I am. Everywhere's deserted. Houses, streets all empty. People buying guns. We hear them go off every night. It's bloody frightening.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Ah, so you hear gunshots all the time. That's no good. I might be in trouble. These people might have guns. Locate the site, then I've got... Oh, yeah, come up with grave diggers. Well, I'll go for that. What? How do I get over there? Hi, Mr. Seymour. Oh, I go across the bridge. Back to the start of the game. Why'd you get your sword out? Made no sense, Jonathan. Let's run across this bridge. Ah, what's it loading all the time for? Oh, through here. Aha. Hi. No, I'm not yours. I'm not yours. I'm not yours. So go away.
He's dead! Murderous bastard!
Do you have to be so, like, blunt? I'm not a murderous bastard. You're trying to kill me. I don't call you a murderer, do I? Murderous bastards. How do they call me a murderer? Hi.
No civilians allowed, sir.
I'm no civilian. Oh, fudge. Right. Well, let's have a search around here then. That's open. Why not go there? No? Okay. Go this way then. I know I've been here before, but this is like all slightly different. Where's this go then? How odd. Oh yeah, that was where I jumped down and ran last time, wasn't it? The body? Was really worth getting. I'll have a look down this side. Might be an item or two. That's a way out. No, there's nothing here. No.
There's safer places to see them fancy car.
Shut up. There you go. Silence is the greatest weapon. So peaceful, and you idiots are quiet. Ah, some money.
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site.
Oh. Like the bomb site.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Ah. That's the hideout. Alright, so what's this one saying then? What's the grave robber one saying there? This. Find some flowers. Oh, there we go. And what got one here?
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Yeah. Grave robbers. Track it. I keep pressing X to track it if it's square. Nice going back to... Oh, hi! I was going to say it's nice coming back to this area where the game started. But you weren't there before. Oh, shut up. Diacon. Almost back to where I was born. As a vampire. Well, born again. That's what I should say. Foundry key. Found a key to the foundry. Where's the foundry? Upstairs. Guess this is the foundry then. Right, shotgun shells. Yeah, I can hear you screaming. Look at that. Excuse me. Look, I don't like you screaming like that. Shut your face. Stupid noisy git. Right, I'm in the foundry. A letter, no collectible. Laugh at the guard. Too much reading. Right, nothing more in there. That was a good waste of a foundry looking area. Go in there to kill a man and then that's it. Well, I'm just gonna go. What's this say? That was no, I've never seen that one. Go in here. Hi.
Fancy those? This one's a top.
Look, I'm not here to like. Not here to play about. Just get out my way. I'm trying to search around here, right? And you just keep getting in my way. I don't like this. I need to look. Look, there's items here, see? Items, look, money. There's another box to open, see? Bullets. Why couldn't you just leave me be? And I weren't doing nothing to you, I weren't trying to kill you or nothing, you attacked me. I'd have left you alive. But you had to attack me. One thing you never do is start a fight with a vampire that you can't win. And you obviously couldn't win. Right, so what's down there? The way to go. I want to go this way though. No, that's the way I did go before, weren't it? Yeah. That's the way I had been all that time before. Go this way. Yeah, because you run down there, down there, and you end up there. Yeah. Return into the grave. I'm back here. Okay.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
You do speak about it. I thought we might not speak about it because some games they won't add that sort of depth in. But I'm happy they did. I'm happy he referenced it. Glad he referenced the start of the game where it all began. Hello boys, about your last message and your mission to loot corpses in Southport. It only say it once, deal with it and be glad I don't report your protest to Edwina. She might go there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier, so now I'm just lonely scared by his own shadow, or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good, I like it when my boys are funny. Are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcasses after the fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellas. I've heard they will be foggy and rainy. Off deep.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Ah! You got your watch back. You're king, your country near. I've seen that one. Usually, I didn't get to search around here when I first came in the first time. As soon as you get out the grave, you're shot at and you have to run. Now it's giving me time to actually have a quick look around. For the death of the grader, hide the truth. No, I better tell her a grave digger's dead, better not. Lovely place this is. All those happy memories.
It's locked.
Locked?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, it's just a hideout. This is the hideout where I started at right at the beginning of the game. And I'm here. Oh my god, that's a cool little... Actually, I want to go in there through the main door, see if there's anything new. There was something locked there. So there was a dead corpse here that I remember vividly. And the revolver I got, that's awesome. The blood's still on there. Awesome detail in this. They've not just sort of made a story and then like you come back to an area and what you did before doesn't really pay attention to the story anymore. They've kept everything that's sort of in it there. Yeah, door has been unlocked. This door that was locked has been unlocked. But this...
It's locked.
...is locked. So... is there a way of unlocking it? If I follow the blood, where does this lead me? No, it just leads me to the hideout. There must be a key here somewhere to open that. So I'm going to have a look around the other way quickly, see if there's anything there. Yeah, this is where I just was. The foundry, and got the foundry key. Right, so in these sewers. Machete was. Yeah, so where's the key for that vault? Strange. Maybe someone I kill gives me the key. It's odd that it's not there, if you know what I mean. The key's not there, I can't get it. What's this? No hideout. Why is there a new hideout? Still no key. Still no key for that chest. Yeah, no, I've come up there, it's just for a chest. Okay. Well, there's definitely no key to open that vault. Not that I can see anyway. There was. I couldn't find it. Unless I missed it because I'm blind. Maybe it was there, I should have seen it. Somehow I missed it. I don't know. It's strange that it was there, but no way of opening it. Hey, Cox.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Well, I
managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot Boys thank you for your help.
You're very welcome. Oh,
as long as you
I'll
have
trade
money.
with you. Yes. Buy 5 of them. Alright. Well, can I talk to you about
Good
anything?
evening.
Hello again.
While I'm here. No. Ah.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Okay. I finished you now. Oh yeah, I lost one, didn't I?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Cox. What conversation have I got? You, burn all the posts, and you talk to Dibsy. Try that.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
What?
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yes. He even risked his own life to save my sorry ass. Now he's been murdered. And I still drink. Is life funny or what?
Your story is a sad one, Mr. Delaney.
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul who doesn't deserve to be saved.
Oh. You think you don't need to be saved, don't deserve to be saved. Right.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
You made a mistake. A terrible mistake. Maybe an unforgivable one. But that does not mean that you are a monster.
I swear I did not want to kill anyone. I did not hide in the shadow to kill on purpose. That's my only defense.
Oh, pissing hell.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Yeah, I lost money. No relationships.
Inebriation aside.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you this. Take that and then...
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Oh, I'm picking his nose. I'm going to take you for a little walk. He's just going for a walk. He's not going far. We're just going to go over here. You're perfectly fine, Mr. Delaney and Dawson, or whatever your name was. Cox, you don't see nothing. This isn't what I did to your husband. I come into the shadows. I'm right here, so no one can see me do this. Oh, it's so mean. Sorry.
No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
That's the key to that vault.
She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
100%. Oh yeah, you. I've done you. You can't be eaten yet. Who? Sit 5 posts in the streets of the East End docks. Alright, he wants me to stick up posters. Stick up some posters then. Western Docks. Shut your face.
Fucking fast! Bloody leech!
Do you have to be so mean?
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
I say. You blood boil and you. Oh, I'm sorry. You were still alive. After your blood exploded, you survived. Oh, there it is. I am the triple agent. Vampire man.
Done. Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
Yeah. Oh, Vampire Man. Report to Vampire Man. Where are you, Frog Morty? You in here? I'll talk to you later anyway.
Glad to see you again, Mr.
Glad to see you too.
Do you have recent news of Sean Hampton's shelter?
I can't believe that someone could be cruel enough to assassinate a saint. Maybe Giselle is right. Maybe.
Very doomed. I didn't do it. Just had to do it.
You again?
Well, actually, I came to sort of see if you had any like special hint there, but you don't have nothing to tell me, do you? So I'm gonna leave you to your stupid cow business. Where's this guy? Martin Nightingale. Rodney. Hi, Rod.
Good evening, sir. I'm glad to see you safe.
I am not safe. I should never have come back here. My life...
You're much safer here.
Bullets kill people quicker than diseases and epidemics, Dr. Reed.
No.
What can you tell me about this district?
The East End Docks only knows one rule. Dog eat dog, and blood calls for blood. The gang will have their revenge on me one way or another.
What can you tell me about the locals?
Most people would say that Sean Hampton and Tom Watts are good men who try to sort things out. But for me, the real boss around there was my best friend, Jack Gillingham.
Jack Gillingham, you say?
Everyone round there knew Jack. He was a rock. A mountain even. He feared nothing.
Do you have recent news of Sean Hampton's shelter?
He has been killed, you know. First Jack, now Sean. Someone is targeting the good souls of the dogs.
Well, I didn't target Jack.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
Not really. I've spent so many days hiding to escape retaliation from the Wet Boot Boys. Now that there's so much chaos, they might forget about me.
I doubt that.
Your friend Jack has something to do with you fleeing to the contaminated area where I found you. I want to know more.
Jack is dead. That's all you need to know. Dead because of me. So much violence. So much sorrow. All of that because I refused to be insulted again.
The docks are being consumed by violence. Any war you may have started was already brewing underneath the surface, just waiting for a spark to ignite it.
Perhaps you're right. The district was doomed before I was born. But I cannot stop myself thinking that Jack died for me.
Why do you say that?
After I killed that gang member, the Wet Boot Boy suspected Jack. And being loyal and all, he did not refute the accusation.
Oh no, so he's the one of the Wet Boot Boys.
You are not going to spend the rest of your life hiding, Rodney. What are you planning to do?
Honestly, I have no idea. How am I supposed to live while so many have suffered because of me?
Only you can answer that question. But one thing is certain. Since you owe Jack your life, I think it's fair to live it in a way that would make him proud.
That's the kind of thing Jack could have said, Dr. Reed. Thank you for that.
Until I eat you.
I believe you're
live
a
your
good
life.
guy too.
Ha ha ha, I would.
The death of your friend has affected you deeply, hasn't it?
Jack Gillingham was the real deal. He believed we could change the world if we were united and focused enough. And he brought out the best in each of us.
You're right. He died to save you. That alone gives me an idea of the kind of man he was.
He was the bravest. And no one dares to say openly that he got killed by those bastards.
Your friend's plan was audacious, if not reckless. No one stands up by themselves to a gang like the Wet Boot Boys.
How dare you say that? You never met him.
Well, I can just sort of tell. Loads of XP from you, my dear Rodney. How are you? Healthy? Do you mind, like, I'll let you join him. Join him in this despair you're living in. I'm just taking this guy for a quick smoke. He really needs to inhale some smoke. And I need to embrace his blood. Come over here. Come on, Rodney, don't worry, this won't hurt much. Join your friend.
Forgive me, Jack. If I had stood by your side, we both could have changed things for good round here.
Wouldn't it simple? Ooh, I got a nice weapon for that. Yeah, but you didn't, did you? You didn't summon his sword, you let him die. All because... what am I doing? Martin Nightingale. You're the last shop I have to visit. It's a godforsaken docky area.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
Why not? Trade.
Show me what you have to offer, then.
Nothing. Nothing I want. Nothing. Are you serious? That's all you have. A bunch of rubbish.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
That is what happens when you try to help others. You attract so much attention you end up dead. Especially in these dark times.
Yes.
Are you feeling worried about the sanitary situation in London?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Goodbye.
That was what I wanted to check you. I wanted to check if you're connected to that woman. Where are you? Yes, you are. You've got two heads, you've got one. You are connected to this poor woman.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I...
Of course.
Let me in. Stop calling me Dr. Tippets. Do you have anything else to do?
So...
Yes, lovely to see you again. You've said that like...
Miss Gillingham, why did you give Martin Nightingale the watch I returned to you?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I suppose I thought he needed a watch more than I did. I have no reason to really keep track of time anymore.
Why don't you need to keep track of time?
I've spent my entire life marching to the tick of clocks and the ringing of bells. At my age, it's nice to finally be rid of those burdens. On my time.
Okay.
But it was your son's watch, Miss Gillingham.
It was, wasn't it? I'm relieved you found it. Besides, it's more useful to him anyway.
How strange.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
Are you worried about the sanitation crisis in London?
Too much noise, too much shouting. It keeps me up. Is it really gunfire I'm hearing?
Probably. So I haven't finished your hints yet, but what am I missing? Where's this imbecile, this vampire hunter man? Where's he bloody run off to? Oh, he's here somewhere. There you are.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Yeah, you.
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Well, good for you.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
Those people needed protection. He was the shepherd, I was the watchdog. But I let them down and Mr. Hampton got killed.
Okay. Well, that's not your fault. I did sneak in there and... Oh, one more hint from you. Did I fail one? I did. I did fail your hint. So I need a 4 to be able to eat you. You're a 1 hint, you're 1 hint. You're 2 hints away. Martin and so you're done, you're a 4. You're done, you're a 5. You're not done, you're not.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I'll eat you eventually when I'm done with your shit. So, all of them are done. All of them are done. But you are done, and there's none there. Okay, so, going into the story, I guess. First, I'm going to just go into that hideout and see what I can upgrade. So now I got some items to upgrade some stuff. Right, I need one of you. One of you. I do. Right. My sword, I don't think I have enough, do I? No, 2. My gun, I don't think I have enough, do I? Oh my god, yes! 5 stun with projectile solid metal gear. I have the stun. Right, well, I have a gold gun. Right, so nothing else really for me to do. Alright, well, that's all I have time for. If you like this, hit that like button and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Out.